For new companies, the advantage that you could get with these tax breaks and everything and all the resources is something that really could make the difference in a startup.
This Marquee Dragon video is sponsored by Shattered Crystal, game codes, and items.
Hello, I'm Marcus Eichenberry from MarqueeDragon.com, and today I've got
Stephen.
God, I'm so awesome with names. Stephen Loy from the Louisiana Technology Park.
Yep.
Now, this is not your normal kind of game. That doesn't sound like a game company.
It's not a game company. It's an incubator for technology companies.
Okay, so what is an incubator?
An incubator, well, the kind of incubator I run is a place that's similar to like what you've heard of, probably an incubator for chickens and eggs and stuff. It's a warm, safe
You put everybody in a little warm box?
Exactly.
With a little light on it?
Right. But it's a warm, safe place, if you will, for technology or young companies to grow. We provide subsidized services for them. We provide all the nutrients that you would need as far as financial support, marketing, public relations assistance. We have a Tier 4 data center right next door, which will help you with, on the IT or the side of it. So
that's important for the game company.
Yeah, you know.
So, okay. So you're basically providing a facility that has a lot of these resources available.
Right.
Now, I gotta ask, you're in Louisiana.
Right.
Okay, so is like the building up on stilts? What about when the water comes in?
That's right. Well, we all, use pirogues to go to work. We use little canoes there because we all, it's all swamp.
Yeah. So you're actually out in the bayou.
Exactly, yeah. But no, we're like 67 feet above seawater, and we have the Tier 4 data center next door has 3 diesel generators that they test on a weekly basis, which is important for your disaster recovery plan to make sure the suckers work. That's important.
So it's not the water. Hurricanes.
We get a couple of those.
Yeah. You have big shutters that go over your windows?
We don't have big shutters, but we're about 60, 70, 90 miles inland, so when hurricanes come, we get some wind and rain, but we don't get anything like you get closer to the...
You don't get the real traumatic stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so what's to entice me as an owner of some companies in the video game industry to want to come down there?
Right, good question. Well, we have several very aggressive tax incentives. One is 25% off of any Louisiana state spend, whether that's your rent that you have, whether it's at the Louisiana Technology Park or anywhere else that's in Louisiana. It's also on any kind of servers that you buy, any kind of services. And then it's also 35% off of any of your local salaries that you spend.
That's really big because having owned several companies, when the shit hits the fan and something's wrong and you're not pulling in the money, the first thing to go is staff.
Right.
Because that's your biggest cost.
Yeah.
Or usually your biggest cost.
Yeah.
And so if I have 35% reduction in cost in that area, that could equal hiring 35% more people.
It could be.
Or getting higher quality people.
Yeah, it could be the difference of going offshore for your development, or with that you could keep them in-house, which, as you know, is just a lot easier just to, if they're under your same roof, being able to touch them, and then if they're thousands of miles away in different time zones. And talking to them through Skype and everything, that technology only can take you so far.
I do some of that, and I find it painful. So when things are working right, it's not a problem at all.
Right.
But only when things are working right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So how would someone get a hold of you if they wanted to explore this more?
Well, our website is latechpark.com. latechpark.com. And then my email is Stephen with a PH at latechpark.com.
Now, is Stephen with a PH spelled the same as Stefan?
Stefan is with an A in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here I was thinking I was being smart.
I'm sure you're still smart, but
I just don't always show it.
That's my problem too.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you telling me about this, because it really is, for new companies, the advantage that you could get with these tax breaks and everything and all the resources is something that really could make the difference in a startup.
It really can. It really can.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
started out on a Friday night. The sentimental tale she told